In a world where family bonds often shine brightest amid life's unscripted moments, Jelly Roll's daughter Bailee Ann has emerged as a beacon of thoughtful love, orchestrating a surprise prom night for her father and stepmother Bunnie Xo that transcends the typical high school ritual. At just 17, Bailee demonstrated a maturity and creativity that left her family in awe, transforming an ordinary evening into a cherished memory filled with glamour, laughter, and long-overdue celebration. Jelly Roll, the Grammy-nominated country rap artist known for his raw lyrics about redemption and resilience, and Bunnie Xo, his vibrant podcast host wife, both missed out on their own proms during their tumultuous high school years. Jelly Roll due to legal troubles and a path veering toward incarceration, and Bunnie navigating personal hardships that kept her from such traditions. Bailee's gesture wasn't merely a party, it was a profound act of reclamation, allowing her parents to rewrite a chapter of their youth with joy rather than regret. The planning process for Bailee was a labor of pure devotion, kept under wraps for weeks as she coordinated every detail with the precision of a seasoned event planner. She envisioned a night that captured the essence of prom: formal attire, dancing, candid photos, and that electric sense of possibility, but tailored it to her family's unique story. Drawing inspiration from classic prom motifs like twinkling string lights, floral corsages, and a playlist blending Jelly Roll's hits with timeless slow jams, Bailee ensured the evening felt both nostalgic and fresh. She reached out to local vendors for a rented venue decked out in elegant drapery and a photo booth stocked with props reminiscent of the couple's shared adventures. The surprise unfolded at their Nashville area home, where guests, close family friends and bandmates, gathered under the guise of a casual dinner. As Jelly Roll and Bunnie arrived, dressed in everyday clothes, Bailee unveiled the setup. A limo waiting curbside, complete with a chauffeur and a pathway lined with rose petals leading to a transformed backyard oasis. Jelly Roll's reaction was priceless. A mix of stunned silence followed by booming laughter and an immediate bear hug for his daughter. Known for his larger-than-life persona on stage, belting out anthems like "Son of a Sinner" that chronicle his journey from prison to parenthood, he revealed a softer side, eyes misty as he admitted how this gesture healed an old wound. Prom, for him, had always symbolized a rite of passage denied by his early brushes with the law. At 16 he was already entangled in a world far removed from corsages and cotillions. Instead, his teenage years were marked by survival, petty crimes, addiction struggles, and the harsh realities of juvenile detention. Music became his escape, scribbling rhymes in a cell that would later propel him to collaborations with artists like Eminem and Lainey Wilson. But family, especially Bailee, born during his rock-bottom days, has been his anchor. Co-parented with ex-partner Felicia, Bailee has grown up witnessing her father's metamorphosis, from a troubled youth to a devoted dad who prioritizes therapy sessions and sobriety milestones. This prom night, in his words, was like getting a do-over from the universe, a chance to sway cheek to cheek with Bunnie under fairy lights, unburdened by past shadows. Bunnie Xo, equally touched, radiated a glow that matched her signature bold style, think sky-high heels and a gown in shimmering emerald that hugged her curves. As host of the Dumb Blonde podcast, where she dishes on everything from mental health to celebrity gossip with unapologetic candor, Bunnie has built a brand on vulnerability. Her own high school era was no fairy tale. Socioeconomic challenges and family instability meant skipping events like prom, focusing instead on hustling through part-time jobs and dreaming of bigger stages. Meeting Jelly Roll in 2015 was her plot twist, a whirlwind romance forged in tattoo parlors and late-night songwriting sessions that blossomed into marriage in 2019. Together, they've navigated fame's glare, from red carpet appearances to advocating for addiction recovery through their beautifully broken clothing line. Bailee's surprise tapped into Bunnie's love for spectacle. She arrived at the event with a custom updo and makeup that evoked old Hollywood glamour, ready to embrace the role of prom queen. "This isn't just a night out," she later shared in a heartfelt social media post. "It's Bailee giving us the youth we fought so hard to reclaim." The evening's highlights unfolded like a feel-good movie montage. The limo ride set a whimsical tone, with Bailee popping champagne, non-alcoholic, for Jelly Roll's sober journey, and blasting a custom playlist that kicked off with "Save Me," Jelly Roll's duet with Lainey Wilson, a nod to his battles and triumphs. At the venue, a professional photographer captured candids. Jelly Roll awkwardly adjusting his bow tie, Bunnie striking playful poses, and the trio sharing a group slow dance to Whiskey Glasses, a track that hits close to home for its themes of reflection. Dinner featured comfort foods with a fancy twist: mini sliders, truffle fries, and a dessert bar loaded with Bailee's favorite confections, allowing space for toasts. Friends rose one by one, recounting how Jelly Roll and Bunnie's partnership inspires their own pursuits of grace amid chaos. Bailee's speech was the emotional pinnacle, her voice steady as she thanked them for modeling forgiveness and fierce love, crediting their story as the blueprint for her own resilience at 17, an age when she's eyeing college applications and her first tattoo. This event also spotlighted the broader narrative of Jelly Roll's family life, a tapestry woven from second chances. Bailee, often kept out of the spotlight to shield her from paparazzi frenzy, has occasionally joined her dad on tour, harmonizing during acoustic sets or designing merch that funds scholarships for at-risk youth. Her stepmom Bunnie has been a maternal figure in these dynamics, blending humor with tough love guidance, like co-hosting family meetings that double as therapy circles. The prom surprise underscored their blended unit strength. Jelly Roll's biological daughter from a previous relationship, integrated seamlessly with Bunnie's adult son from an earlier marriage, all under one roof of mutual support. It's a counterpoint to the artist's public image of grit. Privately, he's a dad who attends school plays and bakes, poorly, cookies for holidays, crediting fatherhood as his greatest hit. Beyond the immediate joy, Bailee's initiative carries ripple effects. It inspired fans to share their own do-over stories online, sparking conversations about accessible celebrations for adults who've missed milestones. For Jelly Roll, it fueled new song ideas with whispers of a track exploring paternal gratitude.